I went to Canterbury in the UK for a day trip from the Netherlands, and all I got were 2 giant bags filled with all kinds of stuff. One more here off screen. Also a giant bin of things that I can't even pick up because it's too big and too heavy. And a large stack of book that is hiding here beneath my camera, and I'm very excited to show you everything. And yeah, it was a great trip. My friend Sarah and I got this crazy idea to go to Canterbury in Kent in the UK on a day trip, because why not? So we started researching this in the summer, and we actually went in the summer, and it was amazing. We had such a wonderful time, but sort of we were feeling like it was time to go back, especially now with, of course, Christmas shopping, and we did. So we booked the train that goes under the water from Calais to Folkestone, that's near Dover. It's called Le Shuttle. It used to be called the Eurotunnel, but now it's Le Shuttle. And we put our alarms crazy early. And Sarah, she's amazing. She drove the whole time. I was not a passenger princess, but I was definitely her biggest cheerleader and helping her, you know, look in the directions. Not that she wasn't able to do that herself, but driving on the wrong side of the road was a bit of a thing that we had to come to terms with on this second trip across the water. The alarm went at 2:45 in the morning. We got to Calais at 6:35, I think. So we did great time. We were allowed to take an earlier train, yay, and we arrived, I want to say, at like 7:30 UK time in Folkestone. Then we had to drive to Canterbury, which was about half an hour, and then shopping commenced. First we hit the shops outside of Canterbury itself, and then we went into the city and did most of our shopping through click and collect. So we were very much a lot smarter this time around than we did the first time, though I want to say the first time was more for vibes than like shopping. But this time around we did Black Friday, Christmas shopping, Christmas food shopping, and treat yourself, you know, in one big giant wonderful package. So I want to start with ASDA. I did buy something in ASDA that we'll see later on because it is in a different category, but food wise in ASDA, well, food and present wise in ASDA, I got Jacob's festive crackers, the festive selection. And if I was smart, I would have my receipts with me. I've not been smart. I've put my receipt somewhere for safekeeping, so I will guesstimate, and if I'm very much off I will put the information down below. I want to say that this was £4.50. I did first have not the festive selection but like the seasonal selection first, but that was around £3, and I thought crackers are needed for Christmas time. Then I also grabbed the Curiously cinnamon bars. I already had one of them and it was delicious. I was really hoping to find this in cereal form, as they are the UK version of the cinnamon crunch toast, but unfortunately it was not there, and it was also already the second time that it was not there, so maybe it's just not stocked in this specific ASDA. Some more crackers in the form of Ritz Breaks, yummy, very yummy, £1.25p. 2 cans of Ambrosia Devon custard, around £1.50, and there might have been a deal on for 2 of them, and they have a cute seasonal look that I was very excited about. Some tea, I got the Yorkshire tea, and this has 40 tea bags. I still have quite a few in my stock, but I thought might as well pick this up now, because if I don't I need to buy it here in the Netherlands and then it's quite a lot more expensive. £3. Also for Christmas, some shortbread fingers, around £2 I want to say. Cute, easy gift to bring home with the fam. Then also a 4-pack of the Koppenberg Premium Cider Spiced Apple. So Sarah actually found this all the way on the top of the stacks, all the way in the back of the stacks. So very happy that she found that. Thanks, Sarah. In terms of gifts, they also had a, yeah, from a brand, an ASDA own brand, I want to say. Anyway, looks great. 3 different Wonder Glow clay face masks in the flavors: pink peppercorn, eucalyptus green tea, and blueberry and clementine, with actually an applicator in there, silicone based I think. And then also from the same brand, Perfect Your Pout, 3 lip masks, 1 in grapefruit, 1 in candy, cotton candy, candy, and the other one in berries. Perfect little gifts to put probably under my own tree and unwrap them and be very surprised at something wonderful that Santa got me. Not from ASDA, but I would have gotten it in ASDA if it was not out of stock. The Cadbury Milky Bar Advent. If you already follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I've not included this in my advent calendar lineup. That is because I have a different chocolate one that I picked up in Canterbury. This one I'm going to do as the 25 days of Christmas. I got this at Poundland for £2.50. Then we go to Marks and Spencer. I wanted to show almost the splurge of the trip, as this reusable tote bag was £6.50. I mean, that's rounding up almost a tenner in euros. Sarah and I, we did this whole like shaking hands, and yes, we're gonna do a treat yourself day. So we both got this, so we're gonna twin as well. But this is the reusable tote from Marks and Spencer. Ah, and it has like a thick side and it has a thick bottom. And yeah, this makes me so happy. So more than worth it. But it was a moment like, am I really going to spend £6.50 on a reusable bag when I already have like, I brought like 4 reusable Christmas bags with me, and I have another one here. So, but no, we deserved it. We deserved it. Anyway, Marks and Spencer. We walked in and then we saw a little sort of display with all kinds of chocolate advents. So we both got actually the cocktail chocolate advent calendar, £5. Yes, so maybe not the chocolates that I need to take in the morning when I do my advents, because if I'm off to work then yeah, no, but still so fun. Espresso martini cocktail, rose negroni, paloma, and smoked pineapple daiquiri. Ooh, all kinds of lovely flavors that I'm very excited to try. Sticking to the cocktail theme, I saw online that they have cocktail gummies. So here we have fruity raspberry, tropical pineapple, and punchy peach. So a paloma, a pina colada, and the martini. Very, very excited about these. I got 6 of these and they were around £2, I want to say. Maybe 3. Ah, treat yourself. I also stocked up on my favorite iced tea, the pomegranate, hibiscus, and bergamot iced tea. And then this flavor is, as far as I know, new, or at least I didn't see it yet during my trips to the UK this year. Passion fruit and orange blossom. Very excited. Got 1 of these and 2 of these. £2-ish. Also at Marks and Spencer, 2 Christmas ciders. Very, very cute looking label as well. Yes, going to stick that in my travel journal. And then £1.50 mini shortbread trees. Very cute. Picked this up actually in the food hall of the shop in the city. And then currently not looking great, some lightly salted tortilla stars in red and yellow tortilla. When I was unpacking, I found this in the bottom of the bag. So my family, yeah, sorry. The idea is there, I hope. And near the tails, there were tons of cute cards and things. And I picked up these. These are officially for charity money wallets. 2 designs, 2 of each for £2. But just a fun little extra too. You know, when you're already paying, might as well get them and throw them on the band near the tails. Then staying on topic of Marks and Spencer, even though this was one of the last places we visited, because the Marks and Spencer outside of the city was the food hall and inside the city was of course more like the department store, and I did click and collect there. So I got, honestly, £15, what was I thinking? But 6 fill your own table favors. So basically Christmas crackers, but more cute, because look at that. I felt that, you know, this architect needed to have these, so why not? And then I also decided to treat myself to a new pair of PJs, short sleeve long leg pajamas, and they are red with these cute little festive cocktail print on there in pink. And then also from their Christmas range, the mandarin, clove, and cinnamon candle in this adorable container that at first I was a bit like, ooh, am I really going to buy a candle without smelling it? But it is very, very nice, very festive, and it was £12. And I'm excited to burn this the coming weeks. Then we go back to Maxx because it was outside of the city centre. A Yogi Tea Christmas Advent calendar, and it has 24 tea bags. Then also at Maxx a card that my mum had already gotten here in the Netherlands, but I desperately wanted it as well. So I was really happy to be able to pick this up for £1.99. And then when I was paying, I spotted some cute gift tags. So these were £3.99 and these were also £3.99. And these are the ones that I'm using in my Christmas romance books advent calendar, so I was happy that I was able to pick up a few more. And lastly, at Maxx, I picked this up for £1.49, a lovely tartan in green wrapping paper. It is 4 meters, actually by the brand Clairefontaine, so I know that that is a lovely French brand that does great paper. So I was very excited to see them do wrapping paper. I already have a few plaids and tartans, but more in the red colors and not in the green. So this was a fun find, especially for £1.49. Then over to Next, I did a click and collect for 2 things: a lovely blanket scarf in these warm autumn winter colors, £35, I'm not sure, but it's by the brand whoooole, and I already have a few scarves and other things from them, so I knew that I really liked their stuff. And then also from the Next own brand, I picked up another pair of PJs, but these have long sleeves, so they are totally different. And they are totally different because they are a cream color with all these people in fun ski outfits. So yeah, these will probably help me have the best sleep in a while. And then we go to Boots, where I did a click and collect and bought something in store. And really fun, they were doing a Christmas or Black Friday deal where if you bought stuff from 20 or 25 pounds of specific products, you will get a lovely freebie. And I qualified because I got from Maybelline their Lash Sensational Sky High mascaras in both brown, which is the one that I've been using since the beginning of this year, and then also burgundy, which I'm really excited to try. When I did my color consultation earlier in the year, they said go from black mascara to brown, and I'm excited to try the burgundy because I am a spring and that is a warm color. Yeah, I'm a spring and that's a warm color, so I should wear brown and not black basically. And then a little freebie that I got was the Beauty Heroes of Boots in this lovely cute little pink container that I get to reuse. And in there were a Revolution highlighter powder, a white nail polish from Essie. I mean, not the most exciting colors, but I guess it works for like a French manicure. And then also a e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, a black, no, I'll still wear it, a Extra Super Lash Rimmel Mascara in Lash Building Mascara, blah blah blah. Is it? Yeah, it's black, right? Yeah, anyway, dramatic look, so I'll still wear it. Sorry, color consultant. And then also, ooh, a Lash and Brow Mascara in clear. It does have color on there, so I'm not really sure what that does. Oh, it conditions and separates the lashes. It is smudge proof and protein enriched, so need to put this on first and then this. And then from Bioma, because I'm obsessed and I love Gen Z skincare, I got the Milky Oil Cleanser. That was still missing from my lineup. I don't know, I felt like my relatively dry skin wouldn't do well with an oil cleanser, but an oil cleanser is sometimes very necessary for getting, you know, some of your specific makeup off. Then also the Lip Tite Oil, just a normal one. I already have the mask of this and also the pH of this, so this is just a normal one that was again missing from my lineup. And then in store, I was honestly debating on whether or not to get more than just the one item because it was 3 for 2, so buy 3 of these sort of gift things and only pay for 2. But I really only needed this one. This is from number 17, one of their house brands, a All About the Eyes Shadow Stick Trio. That was £10, and yes, I am again saving the packaging for my journal. Inside you have these lovely sticks and they look like this, so like lilac and then a champagne, and one of them is a bit more grey champagne, or at least maybe coppery and then champagne. Lovely little buy. Then we go to Waterstones, where I picked up 3 things. One of them is coming after this. I picked up the stackable sorting trays by the brand Gallison. This is for puzzles. It is 6 different trays with a lid where you can sort out your puzzle pieces, and I have puzzles, I have a puzzle advent, I have Gallison puzzles, so I thought this was a fun buy at I think 17, honestly, but still £17.99. And then I also grabbed this pin, and it's really cute and adorable, and it goes well with all of the other bookish pins that I have. And then we finally go to the works, where I did get a few non-bookish things as well. First, actually, the reusable tote bag that I put in one of my orders. mostly because I needed to get to the minimum order amount, which is now £15. It used to be 10, and I'm honestly a bit cross about it, but this was £1 and I thought I will get books, so let me grab a bag where I can put those books into. Also, I like the look of these tags, so I got 3 sets, and also these gingerbread house treat bags that I don't yet have a specific purpose for, but I did like the look of them. 6 for £2. Then a children's book, The Owl Who Came for Christmas. I wanted to get a cute sort of a book that I wanted to get a book that reminds me of Canterbury. I'm looking at the pile in front of me right now, but I wanted to get a Christmas book that really reminded me of the trip. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. We'll continue on quickly. And as I have also been bitten by the coloring bug, I grabbed this Shop Fronts coloring book. Honestly, why am I making this face? If you use alcohol markers, you want to have a print not on both sides of the paper. So I'm honestly a bit sad about that. For £5, I thought it's fine. If you want to see more of my coloring stuff, it's probably somewhere on Instagram. And then finally, books. So yes, we went to the works. I did also get one at ASDA. I kind of got one at Maxx. I did also grab one at Waterstones. To be fair, I got it because it was on clearance and it looked cute. So we'll see if I made a good decision with buying that one. For funsies, each book came out to be £4.10 each. So that's about €5 a book. Here in store in the Netherlands, they would probably be around 14 or 15 euro. I do get books at bookstores, but like the works, you can't beat the prices. So in total, I spent £82 on books, and that is about 98 euros. So let's say 100 euros. If I would get these same books at Bol, which is not Dutch Amazon, because we do have Amazon here in the Netherlands, but it's relatively similar. If I would have gotten them at Bol, I would have spent £261. I've not spent 160 euro by getting these books in the UK. So girl math tells me that everything was now free, or at least like the trip part was free, like the getting to the shuttle, and the gasoline, the petrol. I can girl math myself very easily out of this, but let's continue with the books, because that is of course way more fun than hear me talk about why I feel like I've saved money or made money, maybe even. Anyway, books. So I got one set, the Lex Croucher Reputation, Infamous and Trouble series. This is, yeah, Mean Girls meets Bridgerton and Pride and Prejudice, apparently. Very fun. £8 for 3, so $2.70 each, something like that. And then I of course also shopped from there 3 for £6. These are not all of them, because I did grab books for other people, but I got Miranda in Retrograde by Lauren Lane, The 30 Before 30 List by Tasneem Abdur Rashid, Love at First Sight by Jessica Gilmore, Just Playing House by Farah Heron, and Retreat to Lakeside Cottage by Erin Green. Then we go to the next category in terms of pricing. That Kind of Guy by Stephanie Archer was £3.50, and it is book 1 in a series, but I felt like I already gotten enough books, and this was definitely a book to add on to a second Cling Collect order that I did to get over that £15 threshold. And then a Deadly Define Duet by Ella Fields, Nectar of the Wicked and Wrath of the Damned. It is about, yeah, let's save that for Goodreads. Excited to read this. Then the next level is £5, which is Heist Royale by Kavion Lewis. I picked the first book of this up in London in January with the sprayed edges, so very fun that I could pick it up now. And then in the LC Silver, what's it called? I already forgot. Anyway, in the newer series by LC Silver, I got Wild Love and Wild Eyes. I've not gotten them a few times, and I thought, the car is driving, I'm here, let's grab those. One was £5.50, the pink one was Wild Love was £5.50, and Wild Eyes is £6. And then the final books, double booked by Lily Linden. This was £3.50 marked down. It is also a bit grubby, I have to say. I can see why this was on clearance, but I'm usually very particular about getting books that are in pristine condition, and they are. Even if I've read them, they are still in pristine condition. It's fine, it's fine, I will deal. This is also a fun memento of the trip to Canterbury. And then in ASDA, so this was I think the first thing that I purchased, because I was saying to Sarah, like, please can we go to the books in ASDA first, because there's one book that I really desperately want. And I did already buy this online, but I was still in my return window. I'm so sorry, but also I'm not. It was 15 euro in Dutch stores, and I picked it up in ASDA for £5.50 or £6. But if you got 2 books, which I did, it was £4.50. So it is part of their Tickled Pink range, which means that 35p of the sale of this product will be donated to Breast Cancer Now, and that also means that the sprayed edges are pink. And then the other book in this sort of set to get to £9 I got as a present for mum, so she, of course, I made sure that other people also got something out of my trip. And then something that I officially didn't buy in Canterbury, but I picked it up the day before Sarah and I drove to Canterbury, so for me it's part of the Canterbury haul, is Primetime Romance by Kate Robb. I was really wanting to buy this, and I was able to pick it up at TK Maxx for €9. They used to be around €4 or €5 in TK Maxx here in the Netherlands. They're not anymore, which is sad. But I had this and I had this on Click and Collect Wait for Me at the Waterstones in Canterbury. So yeah, I also not only save money by buying these, but also anyway, when I picked up the other goodies from Waterstones, I was able to cancel these and let them go back into the store. I want to say that these were both £9 in store in Waterstones, so I saved £4, no, £9.99. So this saved me £5.50. That saved me probably like only £2, but that's like a whole book. That's like 3 books at the works that I was able to save by buying them in a different way. So that was definitely fun. To round things up, also really fun, we picked up a few things for our junk journals or travel journals. So that was a map of the city. This was around my jammies from Next, a Lush Times magazines, oh the Lush store was so good, and then also a Christmas guide from Boots, and you know, more kinds of fun things. Also receipts, of course, so they will be going in my journal for sure. Other things that I bought, some food and drink on the day itself. I also got the Christmas Sundae from Marks & Spencer, Coronation Chicken Sandwich from Marks & Spencer, my favorite, a gingerbread milkshake from Marks & Spencer as well, and there was also Christmas stuffed turkey sandwich, something from Marks & Spencer. We got some tea at Waterstones and also lunch at Tiny Tim's, where I was strong and I didn't get any cake. I maybe should have done, because I'm not sure when we're going to go back, but thankfully had smacked our mirror. We will definitely go again, so that is good. Thank you very much for watching. I will need to work hard now on getting everything sorted and put them in their rightful homes. If you want to know what I think about the 2 advents that I showed here, so the Christmas tea advent and the cocktail chocolate advent, and even also the Christmas romance books advent that I will be doing this year, stay tuned for content about that, either on here or on any of my other social media platforms. But for now, if there's anything that you feel that I've missed and need to pick up on my next shopping trip to the UK, definitely leave your comments down below, because at the end of the day, we were driving back, we were already thinking, okay, next time we want to do this. So please definitely give your recommendations, because then the next one will only get better. See you next time in my next video. Bye!